Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Word Origins 118. The word origin today is marathon, like a marathon that you run. Okay, so let's take a look at the note here. An official marathon is a race that runners pace themselves over a distance of 42 kilometers or about 26 miles. Now remember, sometimes some local cities may have a mini marathon or a marathon that's less. Usually they'll say how long it is, like a 10-mile marathon or a 5-mile marathon or even just a 5-kilometer marathon, just to get people to participate. But the main ones, the more official ones, especially ones that give out big prize money, they always have the official one, which is actually 26 miles. All right, let's continue. By extension, the word marathon can be used for any activity that takes a very long time to complete and needs a lot of energy. Okay, let's continue. The origin of the word marathon goes back to 1894 and was coined by the linguist Michael Briel for the first modern Olympic Games. It was named after an actual Greek town called Marathon, which is located northeast of Athens. The original name came about due to a fennel, a green vegetable. So the town in Greece was actually named after a vegetable with seeds and leaves used for adding flavor to food. Because of course there was a lot of this vegetable in Marathon. So that's why they eventually named it Marathon. So the original Marathon name of the town came from the vegetable. And then the one for the actual marathon came from this other event. Okay, so let's take a look at the event now. According to the legend, in the year 490 BC, Pheidippides, the messenger, ran the entire distance from Marathon to Athens to deliver the message that the Greeks had victory over the Persians. So he ran this whole way without stopping. When he finally got there, he yelled Niki, which meant victory, and then literally dropped dead. So the poor guy, he was the messenger. He just ran the whole way. I guess he felt it was his duty. He got there, he was able to yell it, and then, he died of exhaustion, basically. All right, let's continue. They say the actual real distance was just under 25 miles. However, in 1908, the official distance was changed to about 26 miles so that the race could start at the Windsor Castle. So the royal family, the British royal family, did this, or at least they influenced it. So it could start at the Windsor Castle and end at the White City Stadium. And they added an extra 385 feet just so that it could end, at the royal family's viewing box. So they purposely changed it. They made it a little longer just so that it could begin right near their castle. And then at the stadium, they had their own seats, their own special seats. So they could just wait and watch right where the final was. So that's why we ended up, having it as 26 miles. That's the official one now. But this is when it was first changed to that time. Okay, let's continue. And of course, we just have a couple of examples here. So let's look at the first one. The Boston Marathon is one of the most famous marathons held each year. And the second one here, that university held a dance marathon to raise money for charity. So I just wanted to give you an example where it wasn't actually a running race. Sometimes they hold marathons of other types, or we could say something else is a marathon if it just lasted so much longer than the usual or normal time for that activity. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.